Welcome to the sidings. I'm Andrew, this is my train set, and this is what it looked like at the beginning of the week before I went out and bought more train stuff. So the two loops that you can see here, the outside one is called up and the inside one is called down. That's just convention. The outside one goes clockwise and the inside one goes anti-clockwise. And they're radius 3 and radius 2 respectively, because the rails have to run concentrically. That is, the inside curve has to fit perfectly inside the outside curve. The inside curve is actually a little bit tighter. So there is a less tight version, which is radius 4, but it doesn't come in your average train set. So this week, as a treat to myself, I went out and purchased some radius 4 curves, and now I have a job to do. So prepare for time lapse. Here's part of the work done, clearing things out. I'm leaving the loops intact at the end, the curves, just so that I've got them together, but everything else has got to come apart because it's got to be reworked. I'm starting now to assemble some of the crossovers required, all the points to link the 3 loops when they're finally in. And here is the 4th radius added on the outside of the 2 existing curves at the one end. And this is why I've got 3 switches on my switchgear, because I'll show you in a minute, but there are 3 separate lines running and I want to control them independently. And we used nylon fish plates to separate the rails so that the current doesn't transfer between tracks unnecessarily. And here we are, there's my 3 lines. The bottom one is separated from the other 2 by nylon fish plates on the 2 joins on the right. The middle one is separated from the other 2, and then the top one is the yard. That's the inside, that's the radius 2 curve, and it's got nylon fish plates separating its 2 sets of points. So the whole thing is electrically isolated, and I can set my controllers, my standard train controllers, to any one or any combination of the tracks. And I've put an extra passing siding in as well for the yard, because I'm starting to put that together. And here's the far side of the layout with all the crossovers to do between there. That's up line and down line and the start of the yard. And there we go, it's pretty much complete. I've got some electrical work to do, and I need to clean the points. I've just got some footage now of my little tank engine running around, and there are some dirty spots where it's not picking up so well and you can hear it slow down. But that's pretty good. Not bad for a week's work. And now I'm ready to welcome some larger trains. Convince my dad to get the box of stuff out of the attic, etc., etc. And that's my week at the sidings. Cheers.